up, YouTube? It's your boy Zaza Bald here, Z Money, whatever you want to call me. I'm coming on here and I'm making this video. Unfortunately, I relapsed earlier today. I fell back into sexual sin, and I was looking at stuff that I know I wasn't supposed to, and stuff that I know that I'm better than. And I fell down earlier today. And though it's not a good feeling, and though, you know, there's disappointment and regret, I will say that I'm trying to focus on the positive, and I'm finding that I learned a lot of lessons. And you know, this isn't the first time that, you know, I've went, 17 days of being abstinent or 21 days of being abstinent. You know, like, this is something that I've personally been practicing over, abstinence, celibacy, whatever you want to call it. Something I've personally been practicing over the past like 5 or so years, since around the time the pandemic started, a little thereafter. And but right now I'm just tired of relapsing, and I'm done with giving in. Like, I feel like now I'm at the point in my life where I'm trying to put this behind me forever, for good. And I'm gonna get there, and I'm declaring that 2025 is gonna be that year, right? But there's still growth that needs to happen. There's still growth that needs to be made. Because ultimately right now I'm holding myself back. This habit, this practice is not appropriate for the season that I am in my life right now. And ultimately, I'm speaking life over myself. When I overcome this, and when we all overcome this, we will be able to look back and guide others who are going through the same problem as us, And I'm glad, I'm very grateful to have been able to go the 17 days, and really abstain and find myself, and kind of like focus on my purpose, and do these YouTube videos, because I think this is what it's about. I feel like this is part of my purpose, to let my vices be known, and then you guys can see me and get inspired by me, because I've been having people comment on my videos saying that they're fighting the same battle. I had people text me saying like, yo, like, listen man, I'm going through it too. I'm following the series, I'm following it, like, for me. I've had people call me, let me know like, yo, they've been watching and stuff like that. And I just wanted to say I appreciate, all the support from everybody. It's been a journey, and again, this journey, there's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel. So we're not finished yet, we're not over yet. Some of the takeaways, one of the biggest takeaways I think I learned from these past 17 days is that my energy, my focus, my time needs to be driven into my purpose and what it is. I need to like put all my energy into that purpose. Like, I gotta have something that I can do to transmute my energy on a consistent basis and put that into what it is I'm trying to do, right? And just understanding why I'm here on the earth and trying to like flesh that out using some sort of medium and some sort of way, I think is important, right? I feel like one of my purposes here on the earth is to inspire others, whether that be through teaching in the classroom, or whether that be dropping YouTube content to just share lessons that I've learned, whether that be talking to people in conversation, whether that be writing and sharing my thoughts and my writing, somehow just inspire others, right? And that's what I feel like I'm called to do here on the earth, by the Most High Yah. One of the main things are also, I want to give God the glory and God all the credit, because God got me through those 17 days. God got me here. No one else did. Jesus Christ did, in the power of the Holy Spirit. And I felt like after a while, I wasn't seeking him enough throughout this journey. I kind of got complacent and I tried to do it my own way, the best I knew how. Yes, I was like praying. I was doing some praying and stuff like that, but I feel like we need to constantly fill ourselves up with the word. One dude that's discipling me right now, he's a little more mature in the faith. He's been he always tells me, like, you can't fill yourself up with the world and then expect to like see the results you want. You have to constantly fill yourself up with Christ, with Jesus, with the Lord, he said you have to constantly, like, it's everything you do, and he's right, because my own mom even tells me that. But that's something that I want to rely on the strength of the Lord to help me through this battle. I don't want to fully rely on my own strength. I believe it's half and half. The faith in the Lord, and then my own actions, my own discipline, and yeah, guys, I wanted to come on here because this is the raw, honest truth. I don't want to sit here and lie. I'm not on this channel to lie. I'm on this channel to give you guys the hardcore truth, the raw, honest truth, and hopefully you guys can use my life as an example and to inspire you. Hopefully you guys can use my life as an example, my life to inspire you, and my life to conquer your own vices and ultimately win. I feel like that's what we're here to do. So I have to hold myself accountable and talk about these things, because I'm not here to fake it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat this battle, but I'm also not here to fake it. So I'm glad that I had that experience, and this is something that I'm declaring 2025 is going away. It's not going to follow me. I believe in the freedom that I want to see, so I'm starting back up again. Another 21-day challenge. I got to see this through. I don't want to be on YouTube and only talk about this forever. I want to be on YouTube and talk about other life lessons, because there's so many other things and topics that need to be talked about. There's so many other life lessons that I've learned personally that I need to come on here and share, right? Like yesterday's video, I just dropped 3 reasons why I quit smoking weed, right? That was another vice that I had, that it was a stronghold over my life, and I was able to conquer that and beat that. And to this day now, I don't smoke weed and I don't want anything to do with it. Like, I don't need edibles or smoke or anything like that. Not saying because who knows what the future holds. Maybe I might hit it again in the future, I don't know. But I'm like, if I can conquer that, I can conquer this. I can conquer this too. Yeah, there's so many things I want to talk about on this channel. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I don't want to just talk about this forever. So I want to get this 21-day journey started back up. This is day 0. I'm gonna clock in tomorrow for day 1. But other than that, I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. YouTube, stay blessed. Peace.